Hello and welcome to another video from Minus Touch Toys, Games, Collectibles. And today we are looking at the 1996 release by Playmates from their classic Star Trek series of action figures, action vehicles and toys. And this particular item we are looking at today is from the Star Trek the Motion Picture, and it is from the classic Star Trek movie series, and it's as seen in Star Trek the Motion Picture, and it is of the Starfleet wrist communicator. Now this particular communicator only actually made an appearance in Star Trek the Motion Picture, and it was when Kirk, Spock, McCoy and Decker went to meet V'Ger. And that was the first time you noticed that Kirk had a wrist communicator on. Okay, anyway, so this is the box it comes in. And it says, Classic Star Trek Movie Series, Starfleet Wrist Communicator, as seen in Star Trek the Motion Picture. And it features light-up view screen, flashing light-up status indicators, 3 different communicator sounds from the movie, hailing, comm scan, frequency control, and straps to your wrist. It has authentic lights and sounds from the movie. It says, press here to activate communicator sounds. And this is ages 4 and up, assortment number 16080, stock number 16082. And you've got the Playmates logo at the bottom, Star Trek 30 years anniversary logo at the bottom. Collector Series Edition, this is number 020575. And then you've got an image of the communicator itself on, I could only imagine that's Spock's wrist. And it says warning, choking hazard, not for children under 3 years old, and includes 2 AA batteries. Okay, so that is the front of the box. So let's just turn the box around and see what we got printed on the back. Okay, so I've turned the box around and this is what we got on the back. So you get a very good image of the item itself on the back with description of what all the functionalities are. But before we come to that, it says Classic Star Trek Movie Series, Starfleet Wrist Communicator, as seen in Star Trek the Motion Picture. And it said, handheld communicators were popularly used by Starfleet officers in the later half of the 23rd century. But in the 2270s, the Federation briefly experimented with a new and radical design. A smaller, more compact communicator was built into a wristband that could be worn on the humanoid arm or other alien appendages. Most Starfleet officers, traditionists by nature, went back to the handheld communicator, which by the 24th century evolved into a comm badge wore on the uniform. The wristband communicator remains a popular item among Starfleet memorabilia collectors, a rare and unique addition to any collection. And it says, in Star Trek the Motion Picture, Captain James T. Kirk's party wore the first wrist communicators to maintain contact with the USS Enterprise as they explored the heart of V'Ger. Kirk discovered that the machine life form was actually Voyager 6, a NASA probe. Using his wrist communicator, Kirk ordered Uhura to transmit the code that would direct V'Ger to send its data and fulfill its mission. Okay, and there's the image of the wrist communicator itself. And at the top it says strap communicator to your wrist for away team communication, just like that. It says activate view screens to establish visual link with Starfleet Command. And there's a button on the side there to turn on. Press the sound activation buttons to hail the USS Enterprise or send a secret signal. And it says flashing indicators confirm receipt and transmission of subspace message. You've got frequency control sound activation button, hailing sound activation button, and comm scan sound activation button. Ages 4 and up, light up view screen. You've got the wrist clip at the back and the flashing light up status indicators. Again, it says assortment number 16080 and it's stock number 16082. You've got all the Star Trek information of the official fan club at the bottom there. Includes 2 AA batteries and the warning on the batteries. You've got the Playmates logo, Star Trek 30 years anniversary logo. You've got the barcode at the bottom and the copyright information on the bottom left hand side. Okay, and if I just drop the box forward, we can see the sides, and it says Classic Star Trek Movie Series, Starfleet Wrist Communicator, as seen in Star Trek the Motion Picture. Authentic lights and sounds from the movie. Star Trek 30th Anniversary, assortment number 16080, stock number 16082. Includes 2 AA batteries, ages 4 and up. Light up view screen, flashing light up status indicators, 3 different communicator sounds from the movie, hailing, comm scan, frequency control, straps to your wrist, and the Playmates logo. And let's just go to the end, and it's exactly the same again. Classic Star Trek movie series, Starfleet wrist communicator, as seen in Star Trek the Motion Picture, authentic lights and sounds from the movie, Star Trek 30th anniversary logo, ages 4 and up, assortment number 16080, stock number 16082, includes 2 AA batteries, light up view screen, flashing light up status indicators, 3 different communicator sounds from the movie, hailing, comm scan, frequency control, and straps to your wrist, and the Playmates logo. And that's the same on either end. So let's just have a press of the buttons. I don't know if you can just see the lights flashing there as well when I press that button. Oh, that wasn't very long. Yep, and well, you can see it's working. I think what we're going to do now, as this particular item itself was a former shop display item, so it has been out of the box, and it was on display for a while before being returned to the box and retired to the stock room, which is where it stayed until the shop closed down and we went in and bought out all of their stock. So let's open it up and let's have a look at the item outside of the box. Okay, so I've removed the item from the box. This is what we've got. And that's obviously the wrist communicator. Before we do that, let's just have a look at the instructions. Can we? Yeah, okay, so there's only tape that's holding this bag closed. Let's open it up and take it out. Oh, there's a sticker sheet in there. Oh, one sticker's... Oh, I see. So it looks like they've already... Yeah, so that sticker that was number 1 has actually already been applied to the item. So they must have put that on when they were displaying it. So that's the sticker there. All the other stickers are still on the card there and haven't been stuck. So it says here, classic Star Trek movie series. Okay, so what does it show you? So it shows you how to put it onto your wrist. So where the strap floats around and locks in, there's tabs that lock in, obviously. And it tells you how to activate the view screen for comm scan. Side activation switch to the on position, see diagram B. Be sure to turn the view screen off when finished. And there's the activation switch there. To activate wrist communicator sounds and flashing status indicators, press one of the following sound activating buttons on the front of the communicator. So that's the hailing, the comm scan, and the frequency control. To attach a wrist communicator for wrist missions, yeah, that's the same here. Place the wrist communicator face up on the underside of your wrist, and wrap the wrist strap around the top side of your wrist. The view screen should be facing up. Slip the loose end of the wrist strap onto the slot on the underside of the communicator. Tighten the wrist strap by inserting it further into the slot until the communicator fits snugly. Be sure that one of the notches on the outside of the wrist strap locks into place on the catch. To remove the wrist communicator, press down on the catch to loosen the strap. And then how to replace the batteries. So there's that section unscrews and you can replace the batteries, the 2 AA batteries. Okay, that is the the information and the stickers. So let's have a look at this baby. Okay, so now this one obviously has got the batteries in it, so that's the hailing frequency. That's the comm scan. And where's that one? That one is the frequency control. Okay. Oh, okay. So there's the on. So you turn that on, and there we have it. Lights up at the end. You can see there. Let's just bring that closer into the camera. So you've got all those numbers at the top there. It says 2114 comm scan 534. So yeah. So that's the top of it lit up. Yeah, that's the strap that goes onto your wrist. So if I just pop that onto my wrist, so it would go on something like that, and that would pop underneath and lock into the bottom section of the tab just like that. So it would be quite tight on my wrist because it's a little bit small for my wrist. My wrists are quite thick. Okay, so that is the item wearing. So actually, you could wear it either way, couldn't you? So probably on the outside would be a better way to wear it. Let's just pop that in at the bottom there. Oh, I've learned on the buttons as I've done that. So there we go. So that would appear on the outside of your wrist or the inside of your wrist, however you wanted to wear it. I think Kirk wore it on the inside actually. So anyway, but that's how the strap works. And so it just goes around the wrist and pops on and locks into position there, and you just push it to push the tab down to pull it out. Okay, so let's get some sizes. So we are looking at a height 8 centimeters high by 6 centimeters wide, and if we measure the actual communicator itself, we're looking at about 4 centimeters overall, and then you've got a strap area which gives you another 6 centimeters. So there we go. And the strap is quite a fair size strap actually. So if it fits my wrist, it just fits most people's wrists. And that is it. So lights at the top. And the 3 sounds taken from the movies. The one sticker's already been applied on there, and the other stickers are available for you to put wherever you put wherever you like. And that's the off switch, so that it just dims the lights when you turn that off. It doesn't actually stop the sounds from working. No, the sounds still work. It literally is just a light, that button there, so on and off. Okay, that is the communicator. Now, it's quite a nice little thing, that is, and considering that it only made its appearance in Star Trek The Motion Picture, it is a little bit surprising that Playmate's actually done a model of it. I think of all of the items that they did, the communicators, the phasers, the tricorders, and so on, I think this one was probably one of the least populars, because you don't see many of them around. I think it's a great little device, but I think it's more nicer to look at and actually use or put onto your wrist and function it. It is a great looking comm device. I think it's a bit bulky. It could have done with being a little bit smaller, but I suppose that was the design that they used in Star Trek, so that's what they copied. So, yeah, I don't think this done as well as what the other items did. Well, I'm sure it didn't, because you never saw as many of these around, even back in the release time. And certainly coming to now, what we're talking nearly 30 years on, or 28 years on, finding them now in a mint or semi-mint condition is very difficult. You really don't see these around much at all. And as I say, I think that's all because they just didn't sell very well back in the 90s. Now, as I said, this particular one is a former shop display item, and we have actually found a couple of them which were on display, and both of these items are available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to quite simply by clicking the link below. It takes you straight to the website, and you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Star Trek items. And many other vintage toys, games and collectibles come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we are uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive you're not going to want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there's something in particular you're looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or maybe just something from your childhood that you like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories. Well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be the item you've been looking for. And believe me when I say, we have got some absolutely amazing items coming soon. Our team are working quite hard behind the scenes to get the items ready for sale and ready for video shooting. So keep watching, because you will not be disappointed. There are some awesome items that are coming through soon. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed this very short video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.